I saw Manchester City Inter, and it hurts. It hurts so much. I am still deeply wounded by the match against Liverpool, but it's not the match against Liverpool per se, it's the whole situation we're in right now that starts at the top. I've said this so many times, and I still think this. All of our problems starts from the top, because they want to turn a football team into a baseball team. Playing with the algorithm instead of having like a proper scout system or a sporting director. They want to. You saw even the logo, the New York Yankees AC Milan logo mashup. That tells you perfectly everything. Okay, and of course, like the management is not helping because Ibra with his with his press conference, whatever he says, like it's always a joke. It's always joking. I'm tired of jokes. I am the boss here. When the cats, what was the cats and lions, mouses or something like that. When the lion comes back, the cats run away. I'm tired of this stuff. Okay, can we be serious, please? Can we stop joking? Can we take things seriously for 1 minute? Mamma mia, mamma mia, mamma mia, what a start. Mamma mia. I was saying, I saw the match against Inter and Manchester City. If Inter had lost, do you think that the supporters will be mad about it or not? Because this is a big difference. Like they didn't win, right? They tied. They had the chance to win, but also Manchester City in the end had a lot of opportunities to score a goal, but it ended up in a tie. And oh god, Inter fans can be really proud of this tie because Inter has demonstrated that they can indeed fight to win the Champions League. Sure, there are like teams that are stronger than Inter right now, but they can fight for it. Okay, AC Milan, we cannot even imagine to win the Champions League. Our 8th Champions League, or maybe in what? Maybe in 20 years we'll see that again. Did you see Inter defending? Amazing. There was no space whatsoever. And this is Manchester City. Manchester City have these. They play this football of like fast passing, which is the football, by the way, that Fonseca wants to do and Pioli wanted to do. Like this is the all of our coaches are the new Guardiola. Oh, Jesus Christ! But did you see Inter defending? Did you see how they defend like a team? Because like if you take like the players one by one, Manchester City and Inter, Manchester City is far superior. But Inter as a team is so solid right now, and it's so hard to score any goal to Inter. And when you score a goal against Inter, it feels like a miracle. Okay, let's be fair about it. Everybody is willing to sacrifice for the team. They fight. What do we expect from the derby like this? With what mood am I going to this derby? It's not even like that there is something wrong specifically with AC Milan. It's the whole. It's the whole that feels wrong. That feels like nobody has a soul. Nobody cares deeply about AC Milan. Because if they and all these words that they say about yes, we want to bring AC Milan to the top, blah blah blah. These are just words. Until I see facts, I don't believe anything, okay? Yeah, I'm like this now, okay? I don't believe this kind of speeches anymore. I don't believe them anymore, okay? When I see the facts, I will congratulate whoever it is that I have to congratulate. And I'm losing my patience, okay? You can keep saying that it's still early. How early? How far we have to go before we try to fix stuff? Did you see Rome? De Rossi wasn't working, sacked. Okay, the choice that they made after De Rossi is not the greatest choice, but probably is more of a coach than De Rossi. Because De Rossi is an amateur coach. Let's not forget this. And what was the right solution? It wasn't working, so they chose to sack the coach and try a new coach because they care about the team. Like I don't. Urca miseria, mamma mia. Now there are some names coming out like Terzic or whatever, but until it's not official, I'm not going to talk about this kind of stuff. because I want to see what happens in the derby, even if my hopes are lower than ever than any derby that we have played so far. So usually the derby in Italy, you have to understand that it's a different match. Like it's separated from Serie A. Whatever happens in Serie A, or whatever the condition is for a team at that moment period, in the derby nothing matters. Okay, it's like a game on its own, or should be, yeah. And every time we supporters, we hope that our players, kind of want to get a revenge on this Inter, win and prove themselves that they are worthy of the AC Milan kit jersey. And punctually all the time we are disappointed because we don't even see like people wanting to fight. We don't see people with fire in their eyes. Like, we don't ask for much. We are not asking for the freaking moon. We are asking for people to fight as a team. That's all we are asking. Well, against Liverpool, we didn't fight as a team. For God's sake, we didn't even try to fight, and we had our chances because Liverpool missed so many chances in the first half, and they gave us this opportunity to actually at least tie and maybe even try to win. Why not? Like, because Liverpool and English teams, they leave you some spaces to play that we could have used more. The problem is like that nobody wants to sacrifice in this team. They are just working for AC Milan, right? It's like when you go to your job and you don't feel like you're working, but you have to be there. And you stay there and you do the minimum that you can do so that you go home then to your wife or whatever, This is the feeling that I have, like, and this is only the beginning. So things have to change now. They have to change really soon because we cannot throw away a whole Serie A for nothing. Because if this management cared a little bit about AC Milan, they will not have hired Fonseca. There were plenty of good choices, and the only way for me, at least, to be happy with Fonseca being in AC Milan is if we get Fonseca because he's dirty cheap, and the next year we get Klopp. Okay, if you say this, I don't care what happens this year because we're gonna have Klopp the next year. But it's not gonna be like this because AC Milan doesn't pay money for coaches, and the choice of a coach is so important. I can't stress this out enough. Having a good coach, having a proper coach, having a coach which has charisma, it's so crucial. Like, Fonseca, it can be a good coach, right? But not with this situation in AC Milan. With this situation in AC Milan, Fonseca, it doesn't have that character that we need to get out of this kind of situations, right? Things have to change now, okay? Things has to change soon. Like, how much time do you want to give to Fonseca? Are we like a mid-table team that we wait for this coach to do his job? No, we are tired of that, honestly. We want to win. We want to be competitive, okay? We want to have a top-tier coach. A top-tier coach. We need a top-tier coach that can create a team. How is that we know how Fonseca is, but this management have no clue? Is this the algorithm? Is this how the algorithm works? Did they look at the choice they did? Because when I hear that this choice is a project, is a future project, I don't believe you. This choice, it's because it was a cheap coach. You want to save money on the coach because you had to pay Pioli, and you didn't want to give like a Conte 7 million or whatever he asked for. The same way you don't want to pay high wages for any player, any good player. Because I understand not giving high wages to players that have to prove themselves first. But like, how can you even think about competing if you don't pay the players what they should be paid? And I understand. I know that like some players are overpaid and all that, but this is how football is. Okay, look at baseball. Look how much money a baseball player makes compared to football. Okay, or even like American football, they make so much money, right? So I'm sorry if this came out as a rant again, but I'm just really frustrated and I have no hopes for the derby. Usually I am somewhat in a decent mood for a derby because at some point we're gonna have to win one, right? But like after seeing and Inter is not stupid. Inter, they're not gonna say, "Ah, Milan, easy game." they're gonna prepare the game properly. And I'm worried for what can happen because Fonseca and his idea of domination football is not working with us because we cannot do that kind of style, that kind of play style. We don't have, I don't know, the players, they don't want to sacrifice for it because he said it in the press conference. Fonseca wants to attack is the best defense, basically. Okay, that's the concept, right? You keep always the ball, you keep the possession, and you play alone. Okay, that's the idea. A little bit like Manchester City, right? But nobody wants to sacrifice for this kind of playstyle. Nobody knows what they're doing in this field. When you see AC Milan playing, you're like, okay, what are they trying to do even? Are they, yeah, of course they're trying to go for the wings because that's how AC Milan plays, right? But beside it, like I don't see like we don't have players with enough creativity in the midfield to do this kind of play style. Like everybody's calling out, let's just play with a 4-3-3 because it's the best module for the players we have. But no, Fonseca has to be this revolutionary coach, and the Roma fans know this very, very well. Okay? And whoever watched Serie A knows Fonseca pretty well. And I'm not sure that our management actually watched games from Fonseca before AC Milan. At this point, I have this doubt that I'm not sure that they just did like a conversation with him. Oh, domination football, that's awesome. Yeah, sounds very beautiful. Let's do it. How much do you want? I want 4 million. I'll give you 2. Okay. Sorry, I'm going like off topic a lot, but anyway, congratulations to Inter. And I hate to say this because it's Inter, but this Inter is it's such a solid team. Everybody is fighting. Everybody they wanted to win against Manchester City. They never gave up. We gave up after 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, we were already done. And players were like sad. We're like, oh, I suck. Oh, I'm not good enough. Oh, this is the feeling that I have. And obviously, if this is the feeling that the players have, then the coach should be able to fix something, to motivate them, like after the first half, like I don't know, give them a candy, I don't know, do something, but like scream, I don't know, but do something, I don't know. Mamma mia, enough. I'll let you go. I'll let you go. I'm sorry if I'm being too nervous recently, but it is stressful to be an AC Milan fan in this period. And if you're still here, well, thank you very much for being here until the very end. And let's try to survive this. I'll try to get a little bit more positive for the derby, even if I can't promise you anything. But I will try. I promise. At least before the derby, I'll try to be somewhat in a different spirit. Mamma mia. Ciao.